Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. If you're not, I hope that changes. I am making this video because I came across something recently that has had a positive impact on my life. I feel that a video is the best form of media for me to use to send this message, opposed to just a bunch of words. And this is going to be about decision making. And if you have lived just a day in your life, you know that decisions are important. You know that decisions are plentiful in each day. You can't get away from them. Some decisions are quite simple, and then there are others that are complex and have lasting complications that are attached and consequences. Wouldn't it be nice if we could all make the right decision every single time? And I think that by having a better process, a better method to making decisions in the first place, you can increase your chances of making the right decision every time. Doesn't mean you will, but it will increase your chances. Now, this method that I'm going to talk about is based off of one question that branches into three more specific questions, and it's based off of wisdom opposed to right and wrong. I know that a lot of people, when they make a decision, myself included, we can talk about, is it right, is it wrong? We get sucked into this game of right or wrong only, and oftentimes, I can speak for myself, I'll find myself saying action X is not wrong, therefore it must be right. And that's simply not the case. A lot of the times, things can't always be thrown into the categories of right and wrong. Not wrong is not equal to right. So as I said, this is based more on wisdom than right and wrong. There are three questions, and the first question is, based off of my past, what is the wise decision? So the first step here is to put emphasis on my and wise, as I said, wisdom. By saying my past, it makes it personal. It's not just according to my belief system, my moral code, my moral compass, what is right and what is wrong. It's based off of my past, the things that I've gone through. Is this decision that I'm trying to make going to be a wise one or not? Now, some of you may not know, I used to have a serious drinking problem. No, I didn't, but if I did, and I was invited to go down to some restaurant that served alcohol frequently and all about, I think it would be unwise for me to go. Sister Jane Doe right there, last time you went to the mall, you spent 4 times as much as you should have because you got that new credit card. So you can use your past, which is different from mine, and mine is different from most everyone else's. You can use that to make that decision. Is it wise for you to go to that same place that you fell apart in financially last time? Question number 2. Regarding my current circumstances, what is the wise decision? Where am I in life? Where are you in life? Suppose you're trying to get out of debt and you also really want a new car. Is it wise for you to get a new car with a heavy monthly payment? Probably not. Now, is it wrong? I can't confidently say that it would be wrong, but I would not put my stamp of approval on it as being wise, and I think that most of you would agree. I want to graduate college. Does that mean that I can take a semester off? Sure. Now, is that the wise thing to do? I don't think so. It's going to slow me down, and I don't want to be slowed down. Right now, I'm trying to get in the best shape of my life physically. I've got goals for exercise. Now, can I take a whole week off of working out? Absolutely. But would that be the wise decision to make with where I am right now? I don't think so. This helps you escape that trap of right and wrong. Is it black or is it white? Because there are gray areas everywhere. We've all discovered that throughout life. Lastly, the third question is regarding my goals and aspirations. What is the wise decision? 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, where do you want to be? If I am presented with an opportunity to partake of an event or an activity that could potentially put me in trouble with the law, possibly acquiring a felony, and I also want to be able to get good jobs with my degree once I graduate, I can use this method to say, hey, I probably shouldn't do that because it may risk what I want in the future. It may ruin my goals, my aspirations. It may limit and hinder me. We can all think of something that we've done that we wish we could change. Donald Trump, I'm talking to you. Your locker room talk. I bet he wishes he could go back and change that if he could see himself today. If that man knew that he would be the leader of the free world today, I can say with confidence that I believe he would not have said those reckless and gross things about women. He can't change that now. But the fact is, if he had taken the moment to stop and think, he may not have made that same decision. And at the time, he may not have wanted to be president, but I feel like his goals, he still had goals at that age. I don't think he would have wanted people to know about that, whether he was president today or not, because it wouldn't align with what he wanted to be. So keep the end in mind when making a decision. Don't make short-term decisions that do not align with your long-term goals. That's really important. I've tried to do that myself, and I think it would be best for everyone to do the same thing. Being exposed to this process and this method has already had a positive impact on my life, and I'm hoping that by sharing it, if you haven't already heard of something like this, that you also can be positively influenced. I'm hoping that this will not only challenge you, because there's enough stuff in life that can challenge us, but it would also change you for the better. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this topic. Feel free to leave your comments, your thoughts, or not. That's okay. Either way, be blessed and have a good day.